Hi everyone and welcome to Brick Arena. We're going to kick things off a little bit differently this week because I was out yesterday shopping with my wife and we managed to pick up a few offers at a local supermarket. So managed to film a little bit at the supermarket, which I'll just show you now, and then I'll come back and show you in a bit more detail what I managed to pick up. So I'm just in my local Tesco and having a little bit of an impulse buy. Lots of sets here on offer at sort of half price or whatever. These ones I think were 50% off. These are £12.50, which I thought was good. These were about £18.50. So I think I got 8 of them. And then we've got some of these were coming out at £17, I think, parting out at about 66. So anyway, few things worth picking up on impulse. So we'll get that checked out and I'll show you better when I'm back at home. So I'm probably going to reiterate quite a bit of the information you just saw in the film there, but let's take a little look at what I did manage to pick up. So we picked up 3 of these dot sets. This is 41938 and these were I think about £17, but they were parting out at £66. And I thought, you know, these I sold a lot of dots and things lately, so I thought I would pick these up because they were a decent offer. You might have seen recently that I passed by some dots in Sainsbury's that were little packs of dots, but they were lots of sort of small printed tiles, whereas these are the plainer colours that will hopefully sell better. And there's a few sort of unusual sort of plates in here and things as well, which I presume makes up the you know, the value, as well as some 16 by 16 plates and things. So I thought those were worth picking up at £17 or so. Now next up, it was this set. This is 21178. These were I think £13.50, and you know, may not be the best price. I know this has been fairly low on price. I have had this before, and I know there's a few unique parts in here, but the main reason for picking these up for me was just because I know I've sold a lot of orange parts recently, and we're approaching the sort of Halloween sort of period, the autumn period, when we tend to see orange moving quite a bit. So I thought I'd pick those up and just get them into the store ready for people if they want to pick those up. Next up is this set. I managed to pick up 3 of the 76195, and I picked these up purely for the minifigures. Hopefully, you know, I'll make way more than this set value on the figures alone, and then we'll part the rest out into the store. Nothing super exciting there. Next up, picked a few of these Super Mario sets up, 71398, 3 of these. Not a great set of parts, to be honest, but I thought at £12.50 or whatever they were, I thought they were worth picking up. And one of the odd things with those, I only noticed when I went through the checkout, is one of them wasn't sealed. It had actually been taped back up, so I had to take it back to the customer services. They opened it up and it was all there, so I kept it. Didn't ask for a discount or anything, which, you know, I could have done, but I didn't bother. I was happy enough. The story was some little boy had bought the set expecting Super Mario to be in there, and he wasn't, so they let him off and gave him a refund. Anyway, the next set is this. This is 76200. This is Thor's New Asgard. And I picked this up because I thought there were some nice parts in here. You know, lots of profile bricks, which are really popular. Lots of grey and tan, etc., which do sell well, you know. So I'm getting not low on stock, but I'm increasingly aware that I haven't been adding a lot of new parts lately, so that's the reason for picking these up. And I managed to pick up 7 of those in the end. And then lastly, I picked up 5 of these. These were 41444, and these were 12.50, which was a 50% off, which I thought was okay. Again, not a super great deal, but worth picking up just to get the parts into the store. So lots of parting out to be done this week. I'm going to get my little helper on that today. I'm actually going off to the seaside while they're going to stay here and do a little bit of parting out. And hopefully we'll get these into the store pretty quickly. It's Monday the 25th of July and we're back to the regular starting week with Monday morning's orders. With this week we've got 10 on Bricklink, all fairly modest orders. And interestingly, 2 of these are going to be local collection this week. So I've already been in touch with a couple of these people. Both have bought from me before and we'll be picking up their orders later today. And then on Brick Owl, we've got 7 orders. Again, all relatively modest and pretty small lot counts, with the exception of one that is 56 lots. But the winner for me this weekend is eBay with 12 items to post out, and some of those are pretty reasonable items as well. So we are pretty happy with the way that eBay's gone, because we've not had amazing sales on eBay over recent weeks, but I've been tweaking listings and you know, trying to touch the account as much as possible, and not sure if that's responsible for the pickup in orders this weekend, but there does seem to be some correlation there. So anyway, lots to do this morning, so got to get on, get picking, and get some of these orders ready to ship. So here we are with the first batch of orders for today. As I said, quite a few more orders on eBay today. So lots of minifigs going out: Spider-Man, a Joey, Pavati Patel. We've got a Pixel, a Draco Malfoy. These are nice because there's 5 of these going out, which I had listed at about $9.99 each. So there was a discount for multiples, but you know, it's still a good sale. This Brickheads Stormtrooper went for about £26. We've got a Minecraft skeleton. We've got some Star Wars figures here, and then various parts orders. This is one of the orders that's going to be collected later today. So I'm going to get these packed up, ready for the post office, and get on with the next batch of orders, which I don't think is going to take all that long. And then we're going to get cracking on getting some of these sets parted out and get them into the store that we picked up over the weekend. Here's the second batch of orders for today, which includes an extra order that came in this morning. All largely parts orders, so we'll just do a quick flyover. This is one that's getting picked up locally today, and the sticker sheet here was a good sale. I think that was, where are we? Yeah, $7.99 for the sticker sheet, which was good. And yeah, just all parts orders. So I'm going to get these packed up, ready to ship with the rest of today's orders, and we'll get to some of that parting out. So my first batch of sets that are ready for uploading to the store are now ready. These are 7 of set 76200, all parted out courtesy of my little helper. And I think they're going to do a few more little sets for me this afternoon as well. Got my brick store file all ready to go. Just booting up the trusty laptop. and we'll get these uploaded to the store. And then I think next I'm going to get these dots done myself as well this afternoon, probably. This is probably what I'm going to give to my little helper to sort out next, because having spent the morning doing that one up there, they don't want too much to do this afternoon, so I've just got 3 of those that I'll give them next, I think. And well, I just want to get through that batch of new sets as quickly as possible. It's always good to get, you know, when you've got new stuff in, you want to get it into the store as quickly as possible, because you know, it's just money sat around doing nothing for you while it's just sat there. So the sooner you can get it into the store, the better. And I'm hoping I'm going to get all of this uploaded in the next couple of days. I've got a little order here from another seller that I placed the other day. I've ripped the address label off already. Let's just see if I can get into this and see what we've got. This is from N2B Bricks, and I have to say it's really well packed, and it came really quickly, so really good service from them. This is just some minifigs to add to my eBay store. Just figures that I'd sold out of and I wanted to restock, and wasn't going to be buying the sets again, so I just thought I'd pick some of those extras up and get them listed to the store again. So thanks again to N2B Bricks, great service. I managed to get that last upload done in record time, so I'm gonna have a look at these dots now. And I'm having one of them days, you know, when you feel like you're just having a super productive day. You know, Mondays are always busy, but I've done all the orders. I've got 7 sets uploaded already. I've got another bunch of sets being parted out at the moment by my helper, and now I'm going to tackle these dots myself. So you know, I just feel like it's been a really productive day. Anyway, I've cut the tape on this first set just to make it easy holding the camera, but I haven't even looked inside yet. So let's see what we've got inside. And as I expected, we've got bags of different colours, but what I hadn't anticipated was that they were going to be mixed between square tiles and quarter tiles, etc. So they are going to take a little bit more sorting than I expected, but shouldn't be too difficult to sort through these and just get them sorted out. We've got a bag here of tiles and plates, 1x tiles and plates, and we've got our basic plates here, you know, 16x16s, and some other, what are they, 8x8s. And then looks like we've got a bag of these lettered tiles. Now, I've sold these in the past on eBay for decent money, so those will probably go straight onto eBay. So I'm not going to take too much sorting, hopefully. A little bit more involved than I'd initially thought maybe, but not too bad at all, and these shouldn't take too long to part out. Well, we're continuing to make good progress here today, because I've already uploaded the 3 of these, 71398, and got them all put away. I just need to bag the actual characters, which I've made up here, so 3 of each of those. And then we've already got the dots parted out as well. So it's still only 5 o'clock today, so I may well try and get these uploaded today as well. We'll see how we go, but really pleased with today's progress. Just been, you know, right at it. 3 different lots of sets uploaded, a whole Monday's, well, whole weekend's orders picked and shipped. So yeah, really pleased with today. Well, Tuesday has started very slowly. We've got just one order on Bricklink this morning, which is just for £5, 2 lots. So really small. And then on Brickal, we've got a very similar situation, 12 lots going off to the US. And then on eBay, we've got 2 to ship as well. So just 4 small orders, gonna take probably 10 minutes to pick that lot, and then I'm gonna be free for the rest of the day unless something else comes in. Now I have got a job to do apart from the parting out of a few more sets. I've got this box to go through, which is a bunch of Technic related stuff. We've got a whole bag of motors here. We've also got some other switches to look at. We've got all sorts of sort of Technic pistons. I believe these are quite rare, so I'm told. I just need to go through this lot. Now, this is a lot that a local guy wants to sell me, and he's been good enough to leave it all with me, and asked me to have a quick look and give him a price on it. So I'm going to be going through that this morning. I don't know how that's going to work out just yet. Obviously, I'm quite interested in the motors and the other things, but there's some parts in here that I'm much less interested in, of course, like these things. But we'll see. We'll have a look through. So that's my job for today. I'm going to be going through that, pricing it up and making him an offer. So I'm just working through pricing up these items in this box, including all of the motors that you see here, etc. And in order to come up with a sort of price that I'm prepared to pay for them. So I thought it might be interesting to share with you how I'm doing that. And basically what I'm doing is listing out the items and their condition along with the quantity, and then I'm looking at the 6 months average of those parts, and I'm actually looking at the 6 month average of the UK, not the global price, because I figure that I'm most likely to sell to the UK market, although obviously I do ship internationally as well. I'm looking at what the lowest current price is for these parts, and then what I'm doing is I'm looking at how many have sold in the last 6 months and how many of them are for sale currently, and that tells me the sell-through rate of each of these. So here I can see that it's selling through at 113%, 122. This one's selling through at 300%, so there's only 2 in stock, but 6 have sold in the last 6 months. That's the simplest example I think that I can show you. And so what this is telling me is basically, you know, how well the parts are selling. So for instance, the one that's only selling at 33% is clearly not selling very well, and that's this Technic linear actuator, and it seems to be selling really well though as a used item. You know, that's selling as a used item at nearly 500%, but people are clearly preferring to buy so this is the used here, and then here we've got the new item. So people are obviously preferring to buy at the much cheaper used price that they're selling for at the moment than they are to pay the current new price. and that's interesting. So anyway, I just thought I'd show you how I'm working this out. Of course, I'm not showing here what I'm going to be looking to pay for these items. That I still need to figure out. But of course, usually when we're buying parts, we want to be aiming for, you know, a 3x return. So you can have a good guess at what I'm likely to offer. But of course, it's a negotiation. You know, if these are good parts, then I might be prepared to pay a little bit more for them, and that's all part of the process. Well, we've already picked and packed this morning's orders, but we've just got 3 more bonus orders in, all minifig related and relatively small orders. This one being the largest, and this one had a little comment from the customer saying keep on vlogging. So here I am recording this just to keep on vlogging as requested. And then I'm still working through this batch of Technic parts. Got all of these listed at the moment, got a few more on my desk, and still more to go through in this tub here. And then I'll be making an offer and getting these into the store. I seem to have quite a bit going on here because I'm in the middle of putting away 4 of the Minecraft 2 1178 Fox House sets. This is a set that's predominantly white and orange, and I had a bit of a run on orange parts recently, which is why I picked this up, and just wanted to get those back into the store. And then at the same time, I'm in the middle of trying to sort out some round parts that I had a bag of. So lots of things like round bricks and dishes and stuff like that. So I was sorting this out, or in the middle of it, and then my helper brought in this set already parted out. So I thought I'd just like to get these into the store and uploaded quickly. So I had a bit of a surprise today when I dropped my post off this evening, or well, around about 5 o'clock, which is when I normally drop it. And the person at the depot informed me that the opening hours are going to be changing from 8th of August, and apparently this is national. And I'm just amazed at what Royal Mail think they're doing, because Mondays was already a pain for me trying to get to the depot by 2 o'clock, and now they've shortened that even further to only be open for 4 hours on a Monday morning, which just makes it really difficult to try and get your weekend's orders picked, packed, and off to the depot by 12 o'clock. It's just crazy. So that's going to mean I'm going to have to change the way I work, and go either to a post office and take my orders, particularly on a Monday, or maybe work on a Sunday to get ahead of orders, or get up at stupid o'clock in the morning to get ahead and get the orders done by 12 o'clock lunchtime. The other days are not too much of a problem for me. Shutting at 4, I'll have to take my post an hour earlier. It's not the end of the world. But the Monday is a real pain. And it also means that, you know, Fridays shutting at 4 means I can't leave it too late to get orders out there. Now, I appreciate they're open Saturday, and now they're open Sunday, which is where they would argue is the plus side of things, that they're opening on Sundays. But Sunday doesn't really do much for me. It doesn't really help me in the way that I work. Working full time, I want Saturday and Sunday off, and I don't want to be working in the store or on the store if I can help it, but that's probably going to have to change anyway. So not great news. I just thought I'd share this with all of you UK mail users, and I know that many of you will go to post offices, so this may not matter
to you. This is depot opening times only, so those with business accounts or those who take their post to the local depot, it's you guys that are going to be impacted by this. Pretty slow day across each of the platforms today. We've just got 2 orders on Bricklink, 1 on Brickowl and 1 on eBay. So I'm just going to get those packed up and ready to go. I've listed all of, well, as you can see, maybe not all of the parts, but the majority of the round parts that I had on the go from yesterday. I've managed to get those all uploaded into a Brick Store file at least. They're not actually in the store yet. Got these sat on my desk. Was going to throw them in the bin. These are just the empty boxes now, so I've parted them out into the store. And I can't help but think that the boxes themselves might be fairly useful, but I'm not really quite sure what for just at the moment. So I don't know whether to just throw them in the bin, which is probably what I'm going to do, or not, but we'll see. And then I have been in touch with the guy who's wanting to sell me all of the Technic parts, just waiting for him to get back to me. Still got a few sets to part out. I'm not sure if I'm going to get one of those done today or not. So I'm probably going to be focusing on more of these used bulk in here. We've got some 1x1 bricks, which are always obviously good sellers, so I'm probably gonna do them next. We've got a couple of sets in here as well that could probably do with parting out. That is a SpongeBob SquarePants set, and I think there's a couple of other things in there as well. And I've got this and another drawer full of sort of windshields and things to do, so maybe do some of those. So plenty to be doing as always. I've done a little bit of work this morning on other things. Spent about an hour doing accounts this morning because I was way behind on my accounts, which I do through QuickBooks, by the way. I did originally use a spreadsheet to track my expenses, etc., but I switched to QuickBooks well over a year ago now. I did my entire year on QuickBooks last year, and I really like the platform, so I'm going to continue to use that. This bunch of parts, ignore the electrics here, but there's a bunch of parts here that need to go into these bulk bins below. Those are sort of overspill from some of the parting out that I did over the last couple of days. And also got another drawer full of bits and bobs of used stuff here, all the smaller items that I just need to get the drawer put away. So yeah, always plenty to be doing, and it doesn't really matter that there's not so many orders. It's all about just keeping going, getting stuff into the store, and waiting for more orders to arrive. Here's some good news. I just got this email from the Lego group, and it's in relation to the VIP program and how you have to redeem a discount. So at the moment, when you turn your points into a discount, you've got to choose whether you're going to spend that online, in store, or on the phone. And now they're making it easier, which is, I think, how it always used to be. So I don't know why they ever changed it in the first place, but now you will in future be able to get a discount that can be used either in store, online, or on the phone, which just makes complete sense. They do indicate here that any discounts that you've already got that are unspent, is the way I read this, they'll be returned back to your VIP account, so that you'll have to withdraw them again or convert them to the new discount. At least that's how I read it, at least. But good news anyway. 6 orders picked up for this morning, most of them on Bricklink with the exception of one on Brickowl. One interesting one, I guess, is this one, which is going off to Australia. And what's interesting about it is that lots and lots of the parts in this order are from the Benny spaceship set that I parted out last week. And in particular, sort of the windshield and some other transparent parts, and also, of course, the sticker sheet. So they're either rebuilding Benny spaceship, or they're building some other space-related mock or something. So anyway, gonna get that packed up and off to Australia, and the rest packed up as well. And then we're gonna get on with some other jobs. So I've heard back from the guy who wants to sell me this bunch of Technic stuff, including all of the motors, etc. I gave him my offer, of which he has accepted. So I'm going to be getting all of this uploaded to the store in a moment. What I didn't mention is that aside from the Technic stuff, there's a bunch of sets that he was also offering for sale, which I've also snapped up. They were just great prices in my opinion, and I've got to pick them up later today, which included a brick bank, a old fishing store, what else was there, a diner, and the big Harry Potter castle. And picked up all of those plus this lot for a very, very good price, which I'm very happy about. So yeah, going to be picking the sets up later today. He does want his tub back, so I'm going to be returning his orange tub here. And yeah, hopefully I can make a quick return on some of this stuff, especially the motors. And not sure whether I'm going to be flipping the sets or parting them out yet. The Harry Potter castle, for instance, based on the price that I got that for from him, is about a 6 times part out. So that'll give you some idea of the prices. So very good, very happy with that, and just need to get cracking and get this uploaded. So I'm just listing out these motors and switches, and I've come across a little conundrum, shall we say. We've got this part here, or this set, which is 8869, and I've got some of these 8869s new and sealed, and I've listed those already. Now, what's interesting is I've also got 6 switches that are used, which come out of the 8869s. Now, if we look at the 8869, there are some available as used, and they have sold a couple of times. But also, if you click into the set only contains one part. And in that one part, there is a part, and then there's an alternative part. So there's a C01 and a C02 version. And if we click into here, this has more of them for sale, and these have sold as well. So the question is which area to list them under. Do I list them under the part number or the set number? Now, as it happens, I've got 6. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 3 in here and 3 in the 8869 set number. But I really don't see that it makes a huge difference. However, the average price is different in each case. And I assume the people who know about this and who are looking for switches are going to know to look in both places. So I assume they know what they're doing. But anyway, I think that's how I'm going to approach it. I'm going to do 3 and 3. Couple of small orders just in, one for a couple of minifigure parts and another for a couple of base plates. So just got to get those packed up and put away. I've now got my brick store file ready to upload for all of the motors. All the motors are in the drawer here, just ready to put away, and the last of the Technic stuff is just ready to go into another drawer. Everything else has been put away. We've got some parting out being done at the moment for 5 or 6 friend sets that we've got, so we're probably going to get those into the store this afternoon as well, and hopefully this is going to take us up to you know, quite an increase on the store, possibly to the highest we've ever had, but I need to check that. It's Friday the 29th of July, and let's take a look at today's orders, because today we've got 5 orders on Bricklink, but it's looking a little healthier in terms of income on this, thanks to one order there, which is for £193 for just 4 lots. So we'll take a look at that in a bit more detail when I pick it, just to see what we've got there. And then on Brick Owl, we've got 4 orders as well. On an eBay, we've just got 1 order. So they're not going to take too long to pick, because they're all low lot count orders by the look of them. I think even on Brick Owl, the lots, yeah, the highest lot count there is 17, you know. So these are not going to take too long to pick, which is good, because I've got plenty of other things to be doing, and I'll show you what those are when I get to it. So I best get cracking. So here's this morning's orders, 10 orders in all, and the first one is the most interesting, which is an order for £200 worth of mortars, or thereabouts. And they've picked up 3 of the XL mortars, 2 medium mortars, a control switch, and 4 of these as well. And that order has covered the entire cost of all of the mortars that I bought. So that's turned out to be a really good investment, and wasn't sure I would get my return on my money quite as quick as that, but I only listed them yesterday, so that's a real win. Now other orders are your typical parts orders, a few minifig parts here and there, small eBay order, and lots of other sort of minifig parts. This one's the smallest for a single head, and this one is a few minifig pieces going off to Germany. Now just going to get these packed away and ready to ship, and then I've actually got 2 trays. I've got one here and another one the other end of the room, which is all parted out from yesterday, and that is 6 of this set, or sorry, 5 of this set, 4-1-4, which is a friend set. But what attracted me to that was this particular set is that there's lots of white parts, lots of tan. Often when you're buying friend sets, there's lots of funky colours in there that don't sell particularly well, but this one being predominantly white, I thought was worth picking up, especially at 50% off. So anyway, gonna crack on, and we'll get this lot put away and uploaded to the store later this morning. Just got another little bonus order in over lunchtime, which I am about to pack up now. And then I'm probably going to be deciding what to do with these. So we've got 2 boxes here, which are some of the sets that I mentioned I'd be getting along with the mortars, you know. So I bought the mortars earlier in the week. And then in here, what we've got is the diner. Just get this out of the way. So we've got the diner all complete, all being checked over by the guy who sold it to me. Now, I know the guy in person who sold me this, knew him before buying this, so I know that he's a very trustworthy source, so I know that he will have checked this over thoroughly, and do trust that it is all there. Now, I wasn't sure. Originally, I just thought I'd probably flip these on eBay or something, but the fact that he's dismantled them is putting me off a little bit, although of course I can use my own buildings to you know, photograph to show as being built, knowing that I'm confident that these are complete, and then just, you know, in the description advise people that it will be dismantled when shipped. But looking at the price of the diner, it's not selling very well on eBay. You know, you're probably lucky to get, I don't know, 150 quid for it or something, whereas the part out value is more like 230. So I'm probably going to part that one out. This one though might be a case of selling it direct on eBay, because this one is, well, I can get into it, is the brick bank. It may not look like it from here. Unfortunately, there's no manual with this, which is something that puts me off going the route of reselling it. So I may even part this out as well, because the part out value is around 330, which is similar to the value, well, it's more than the value you'd get second hand probably. My biggest issue is just, you know, given the number of lots in each of these, it's just where to put them when I part them out, if I go that route. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do just yet, but I'm going to give that some thought. I'm probably not going to do anything actually until next week with these, so we'll leave it till then and ponder what the best process is going to be.